Hello, and welcome back to HighPriest Reacts to MLP Frontiers of Magic Season 7, Episode 24, Uncommon Bond, a Starlight and Sunburst episode. I just saw them on the thumbnail. I see Starlight, I saw Sunburst in the summary last time. Yeah, so Starlight, Sunburst, and something. I don't know where this is going. I'm not even sure what that name means. Are the last two episodes going to qualify as a two-parter or not? That's what I'm curious about. Well, we'll know when we get there. Yeah, I got nothing. This is a Starlight and Sunburst episode. Let's get to it.
Each other practically forever.
None of them care, Starlight.
Magic and games and jokes, everything really. Think about
Then check if he got off my door entrance.
I've been looking forward to this visit for a long time.
Does he normally look this frazzled?
Whoa, bricks and the extruded ones, right?
Sure.
Oh, look! An ancient map of Equestria made by the mighty Helm!
Okay, so apparently that's the plot. Twilight ends up bonding more with Starburst on this trip than Starlight.
Cool.
That's ooh.
This shop looked a lot smaller from the outside. Anyone is sort of like a treasure hunt.
Or an easy way to get scammed.
History of Equestria.
Either or.
The original old ponish.
The thing excited, and then there's whatever that was, Twilight. Cause, that's a bit more than just excited.
Are you kidding? I mean, first antiquing, and then spending time with common with Twilight than any pony in Equestria.
Oh.
Anyway, I better get some sleep.
Poor Starlight. She was hoping to recapture the magic of their old childhood,
I
but
should ask Twilight what she recommends we see.
Sure.
Great.
But
Starlight.
he's got more in common with Twilight than her. I mean, he is the exact same kind of nerd she is. Massive.
Knock,
Okay, what the hell? Everybody's naked. She is literally naked. There's nothing to be embarrassed about when you're in a world of everyone naked.
So much apple juice is false?
Unless you were sleeping in fetishwear or something.
Remember that?
Really? I mean, it was all we drank.
Trixie!
Doing here? I often seek the privacy of the orchard. If I could do magic like that, I'd have a whole slew of new tricks at my disposal.
Sure you could, Trixie. Sure you
I
could.
knew I could do it. Fast enough.
Oh no, he's bonding with... It's worse than I thought. He's bonding with... everybody but Starlight. Oh no. That's what I'm not happy about more Trixie.
Fun, but the mirror pool is
Oh,
an actual
what? The mirror pool? I'm sorry, what?
This place is
I thought that was sealed off.
Yep. I mean, it's supposed to be all dangerous.
Yeah.
I should have broken the seal to get in, but you wanted to see the sights of Ponyville, right?
Oh god.
So Pinkie Pie just dove in and made copies of herself?
Mm-hmm. If we made copies
Not
of
exactly.
ourselves, Maud,
How unsurprising. I was actually... Yeah, that's why I was thinking it was going. But,
Tapping.
I do appreciate how,
I could sit around and talk all day.
more ruthless is the reason Starlight is from all. She's still up to her old antics, but people can talk her down from it.
Not exactly. I'm uncovering this section of strata for
And
clues.
another person from the nerd out with. Also, seriously, that is weird. How do you get stuff like that forming? I mean, outside of the obvious of magic. What have you done, Starlight? A reliving your childhood spell.
Right?
Sure.
Yep, takes it too far.
Okay, just like we used to.
I feel for Starlight out here, but she did take it a little too far. Not nearly as bad as usual, thank God. I don't think she actually went back in time, but...
Have a tendency to overdo.
She, but... boy, yeah.
She and I
Oh,
still have tons in common.
Maybe you
Right.
just
And Starlight and I share a lot of things too.
Trixie,
Just need to think
never
about it.
change.
What else do you guys
I
have?
could never do enough of your ego.
we both made some great choices in the past.
I mean,
And we're self-conscious about
Is that a joke?
No,
honestly, I forgot
No, it's more
Maud
the
and
people
Starlight
that
were
she and I have in
friends.
common.
we don't really.
I remember that was an episode of the season, but it's been a while, and I forgot about that episode, and I don't really like Maud. I've warmed up to her more than I used to, but
Everything together. But now I'm wondering if we've spent so much time apart.
I understand. But I feel like
that's
that only
all
happens if you
obvious. Well, with the fact that you weren't even friends for years,
I created a
that
spell
means you
so
need more effort to rekindle
in
and
a childhood home.
rekindle
in
friendship.
bugs.
I mean, look, man.
Right. I'm sure Sunburst wants to
I
stay
mean, look,
friends
I
too.
get it. I've been exactly. I think this is as equally ridiculous as what she was doing. Yo.
Actually, it's missing something.
No, what did you do? Eh. What? Ominous, possibly evil book. Yeah, that's the plot hook for the two-parter for the next episode. Some sort of ancient evil he will accidentally unleash. Interesting. Yeah, no, this one hit. When it comes to this show, there are often episodes that hit close to home for a lot of people, even if it's only one. This was mine. I had a friend like that who grew apart, tried to rekindle it. It didn't work out for understandable reasons. As long as you enjoy each other's company, that wasn't there either. So, but that's okay. Sometimes you just don't are friends with people, and it sucks, but that's real life. But that feel still gives me. And it's not like it's the only friend I've not grown apart from. It's happened a lot. That was just the one that's most like that. The Dragon Trap game also looked kind of interesting, to be honest. But I'm saying that as a kid, as the one kid who loved fucking Mousetrap. Oh my god, Mousetrap, that was the best. But that's just because I always love those little jury rigged machines you see in the show where things are elaborate. Rube Goldberg machines, that's what they're called. Always loved those, and that's what that game is at heart. Loved it. Honestly, that was more fun than playing the game itself. Just watching it go off on someone. But, it looks like a neat little game. Yeah. I was not expecting the plot to go in the direction it was, but I think you got the part with Twilight, but I was not expecting Trixie and definitely not Maud, because I forgot about Maud. I do like this fact the show at least acknowledges that the girl does have a wee bit of a problem when it comes to overdoing it. Like, I've grown to really like Starlight, but in a lot of ways, I suppose Starlight does remind me somewhat of another good fictional character, Jimmy McGill. And that is, she's kind of a fuck-up. She's likable. She means well most of the time, even when she went right up until she went full evil, she meant well. And she's gotten better, unlike Jimmy, who only got worse and worse and worse. But I kind of like her. Like I said, I blame the fact that the things where she went really too far on being the writers not properly grasping how bad those things are, rather than the show. it's sort of like how I don't really blame Harry Potter characters for not really usually for grasping how bad the shit like Love Potion or Obliviation or all that is. Because the writer just did not quite grasp how awful that stuff was. Well, I did, right up until the writer acknowledged how awful it was, and it made her entire setting a giant bout of hypocrisy. But, I mean, we all know how all the problems with J.K. Rowling. Oh, man. By now, yeesh. My point being, it's a problem with the writing, but it's not a problem with the characters. I'm willing to take the show's interpretation on good faith. I mean, if I ever ended up in that world, I'd call it all out instantly, but it's just one of those aspects of shows that's not so great. They really should have steered away from, but it's a problem they've had forever. Like, they have so many mind rape magic in the show treated normally. Twilight casually goes to magic like that all the time, even way back with the Parasprite episode. She tried down the Parasprites. Twilight's first instinct for dealing with a problem is mind raping it into to not be a problem. And early on is to go to magic, and sometimes that means mind rape herself. So it's not like I understand why the show doesn't treat it as harshly, because it'd be a massive hypocrite if it did. Twilight's really... The only difference between Twilight and Starlight is that Starlight goes overboard. Which is hilarious, considering some of the problems our characters have had before, is that they go overboard. But that's a rare thing for them. Starlight, that's her major flaw. When she's got an idea, a vague idea, she goes whole hog in it. And she really did it. She took it a wee bit too far with the, relive your childhood spell. Which was neat, right up until this whole turning into kids thing. Well, it might not have been so bad if, she hadn't gone back to the game again. Like, Jesus Christ, girl, find something else to do. Like, he was with you right up until you turned him into a kid, and even then you might have been able to get through that one if you hadn't gone back to the game. Ugh. But, yeah. So, Ominous. The next two-parter is called, the two-parter finale is called Shadow Play. Or, no, hold on, it's called, Shadow Play. So, multiple theories what this is. I'm thinking one of them could be whatever happened to Luna spreading to people. I know that might have just been a unique to Alicorn thing, but I mean, there was a comic where it went to other people, so they might use that idea. It might be a return of Sombra. He is from the Crystal Empire, after all. Or something related to Sombra. It might be something that turns Sunburst evil for a while. Some corruptive thing he gets into without realizing it. Might have something to do with Chrysalis, even. I'm not going to enjoy that, because while I like Chrysalis, design-wise, she was never the smartest villain. And the events of the Changeling episode have not helped that issue. So, right. I'm excited to see how this ends, and then we'll follow it up with the movie. Oh, it could tie into the movie too. I'm not sure about that, but it might lead some plot hooks for it. And with the broken horn pony, I know no other details outside of some images I've seen here and there and over the years, and I've done my best to avoid it. Just like I do my best to avoid spoilers for for a post-time skip Twilight. My face is, but it's not my fault! Anyways. Right. I think Sunburst probably has a little bit in common, back to the episode though. I think Sunburst probably has a bit in common with, Rarity too. What was how much he overpacks. Like, Jesus, man. Why do you need that much crap when you're just visiting? I forgot to mention this, but I love the little detail where Trixie was helping carry it, and Trixie was clearly exerting herself, and I don't know what that face could look like, but we're moving past that. While Twilight's just like, completely unaffected. That was a nice little detail. Anyways, HighPriest signing out, and I will see you next time with a two-parter, so in two different episodes, because, you know, I get to show more. Shadow Play. And